Let's get your details now of the big political story of the day, and that is the Prime Minister visiting the Chief Justice of India's residence for Ganesh Chaturthi. Politics has broken out over the Prime Minister accepting the CGI's invite and visiting his residence to attend the Ganesh Puja celebrations. CGI Chandrachud and his spouse Kalpana Das were seen extending a warm welcome to the Prime Minister in the short video that's emerged, and then they were seen participating in traditional rituals, including performing the Aarti and offering prayers to Lord Ganesha. Now, senior Supreme Court lawyers lashed out at the CGI, accusing him of compromising the division of powers between the judiciary and the executive. Both the Uddhav Sena and Congress also launched scathing attacks, claiming that they have lost confidence now in an independent CGI. The BJP on its part has termed the opposition's remark as disrespectful to the judiciary.
चीफ जस्टिस साहब के पास प्रधानमंत्री जी गए और प्रधानमंत्री जी और सर हमारे चीफ जस्टिस साहब ने एक साथ मिलकर आरती भी उतारी भगवान की। हमारी शंका इतनी है कि क्या ये संविधान के रखवालदार इस प्रकार से अगर राजनीतिक नेताओं से मिलते हैं तो लोगों के मन में शंका है। हमारी जो केस है महाराष्ट्र में, जो घटना बाह्य सरकार चल रही है और उसकी सुनवाई चंद्रचूड़ साहब के सामने चल रही है, तो हमें शंका है कि हमें न्याय मिलेगा।
स्पष्ट कर दिया कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी पूजा अर्चना का इस्तेमाल राजनीतिक फायदे और नुकसान के लिए करती है। बीजेपी ने स्पष्ट कर दिया कि कल की पूजा का मकसद लोगों के दिमाग में हलचल पैदा करना था। इसका मतलब भारतीय जनता पार्टी का मकसद पूजा करना नहीं है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी का मतलब पूजा के बदले राजनीति का लाभ और नुकसान देखने का।
This is not a proper conduct. Of course, there is a separation of institutions. That means the power, legislature, executive, and judiciary. It was his private function in which he would have not invited, and Prime Minister would have also not accepted it.
आप क्या चाहते हैं? Cannot the different pillars of democracy meet? Cannot they converge? Should not they be friends? Should they be enemies? Should they not be talking to each other? सुप्रीम कोर्ट के चीफ जस्टिस से अगर देश के प्रधानमंत्री मिलते हैं, उस पे आप आपत्ति करते हैं, और वहां अमेरिका जाके इल्हान ओमर से मिलते हैं, उस पे आपत्ति नहीं है। जो पीओके के साथ खड़ा है, जो देश को बेचना चाहता है, जो हिंदुस्तान के विपरीत बुद्धि रखती है, उसके साथ मिलने से कोई आपत्ति नहीं है।
During the time of Ganesh Chaturthi, we all go to each other's house for participating in the Ganesh Puja. This is part of our culture and Sanskriti. In fact, Uddhav Sena should know this best. But even something like a puja has been made a crime and politicized by Priyanka Chaturvedi. And what is shocking is that she is imputing motives to Chief Justice of India, not deciding a particular case as per her timetable and schedule. This is nothing short of contempt of court. It is shocking. It is objectionable. It is an attack on the institution of the judiciary, on Supreme Court and on the Chief Justice of India, no less.
गणपति जी के समय किसी के घर पे जाते समय क्या उसका पद देख करके घर पे जाया जाता है? पद के ऊपर उठ करके श्रद्धा होती है। आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी गणपति जी की आरती कर रहे हैं, इस बात को लेकर के उबाटा के नेताओं की आपत्ति है। गणेश जी की आरती करना, किसी के घर सम्मानपूर्वक जाना, यह राजनीति का मुद्दा नहीं हो सकता। इतनी छोटी सोच, घिनौनी सोच, इससे ऊपर आने का प्रयास करें।
Aishwarya Paliwal is joining us live with more details on the story. Aishwarya, what's really been the government's response? Because they've maintained, and sources have told us, that the Prime Minister accepted the invitation from the CGI and just about went in to conduct the puja and nothing more.
Well, you know, we are seeing how the snippet of a video, Akshita, has now turned into a full-blown war between the Congress and the BJP. In fact, let me tell you, on social media, we are seeing all photographs of the former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh also coming to the fore, where he's seen meeting the CGIs, the former CGI. So that's something that the BJP is now pointing fingers at. A clarification of sorts, Akshita, has come out from the CJI's office in which he said that PM was not the only one who was being invited, but it's only one video which has now started doing rounds. The BJP very clearly saying that it was just a couple of minutes, which has now been blown out of proportion by the Congress. It's not just the Congress, Akshita. Other MPs, opposition MPs also now raising fingers and saying that they are not believing that the Supreme Court now is unbiased. That's the big question that the Congress and opposition is raising now. Akshita.
All right. Thanks very much, Aishwarya, for getting us all of those details. Let's break down for you what government sources have had to say about this entire controversy. They've maintained, first of all, that the invitation wasn't just to Prime Minister Modi, but it was sent to several dignitaries cutting across party lines and from different thoughts. The CJI had daily visitors at his home for Ganpati Pujan, which is very normal. During Ganesh Chaturthi, you invite guests over, you have dignitaries over, and essentially the messaging on Ganesh Chaturthi is always to forget differences, to keep them aside and welcome everyone to your home. Supreme Court judges, other officials also reportedly took part in the Ganesh Puja at the CJI's residence. Now, as far as the Prime Minister's visit is concerned, sources have said that the Prime Minister's visit to the CJI residence was very brief, that he visited the home and left immediately after the puja, which is what we see also in that video, that there's a warm welcome, of course, by the CJI and his wife. After that, the Prime Minister is seen performing some traditional rituals, offering puja, and soon after that, government sources have confirmed the Prime Minister left. Now, let's also get your details, because the opposition right now has lashed out at the Chief Justice of India and has also accused him in some cases, like the Uddhav Sena, where they've accused him of actually showing a bias even while seated as the Chief Justice of India in the top court. So we've broken down some of the big orders and observations that the CJI has given against the Modi government, against the central government. The biggest one, of course, is on the issue of electoral bonds, where very clearly the CJI-led bench said that electoral bonds are unconstitutional, pulled up the central government, the BJP, also over this. The issue of same-sex marriage. Now, in this particular case, you had again the CJI saying same-sex relationship is not an urban elitist concept as claimed by the centre. The centre in the affidavit had referred to it as urban elitist. Immediately, it was shot down by the court. The Shiv Sena case. Now, here too, the bench said the Maharashtra governor cannot comment on state government formation. So, in this case too, as far as the observations were concerned, the message is very clear. Now, remember, the centre also pushed for sealed cover submission. So whatever submission they make will not be out in the public domain. The CJI said very clearly, we will not accept sealed cover suggestions by the centre. If we ask for a sealed cover, then it's different, but not everything can be in a sealed cover. So those are some of, in fact, the directives that have come in from the CJI on different cases. This even as the opposition now is saying that there is a link between the government and the courts, the judiciary and the executive. The lines are blurred because of this particular image that you see on your screens.